Sister wives, Janelle and Meri reject Kody's proposal to reunite. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. When Sister Wives first premiered on TLC back in 2010, viewers were captivated by Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. The family presented itself as a united front, attempting to normalize polygamy in mainstream American television. For years, the Brown family weathered internal conflicts, relocations, financial struggles, and jealousy, all under the ever-watchful eyes of millions of fans. But by 2025, the once sprawling polygamist empire had collapsed. Christine walked away first, breaking Kody's illusion of control. Janelle soon followed, unwilling to tolerate Kody's favoritism toward Robyn. And Meri, after years of being sidelined and humiliated, finally found the strength to close the door for good. Now, in a shocking twist, Kody Brown has reportedly attempted the unthinkable, proposing a family reunion, a reset in which Janelle and Meri would return to his life alongside Robyn to rebuild the plural marriage once again. But instead of welcoming him back, both Janelle and Meri have rejected him, decisively and publicly, leaving Kody humiliated, Robyn devastated, and fans buzzing about the future of the Brown family. Kody's proposal, a desperate move. According to insiders close to the Brown family, Kody reached out to both Janelle and Meri separately earlier this year, shortly after filming wrapped on Sister Wives Season 19. He allegedly told them that the family had lost its way, and that they all needed to reunite under God to heal after the tragic passing of his son Garrison. But sources say his words felt hollow. Janelle, still grieving her son and furious at Kody's lack of presence during the most critical times, was reportedly offended by the idea. Meri, meanwhile, was said to have laughed bitterly at Kody's sudden change of heart, reminding him that he had publicly declared he no longer wanted a relationship with her just a few seasons ago. Both women rejected the proposal outright, making it clear they had no intention of re-entering Kody's life on his terms. Janelle's reaction: "You don't get a reset." Janelle Brown, known for her practicality and level-headed nature, has long been seen as the stabilizer of the Brown family. But when it came to Kody's so-called reunion plan, her response was blunt and unwavering. "You don't get a reset after abandoning us," Janelle reportedly told Kody. Her words echo the frustration she's expressed for years. Fans remember the fiery confrontation in Season 18, where Janelle finally screamed at Kody in a way viewers had never seen before. Since then, her independence has only grown. Now living a more self-reliant life and building her own legacy, Janelle is determined to stay free from Kody's manipulations. Meri's reaction, a laugh that cut deep. For Meri, the rejection wasn't filled with anger so much as resignation. After decades of being emotionally neglected by Kody, she had already closed that chapter of her life. When Kody suggested that they try again, Meri reportedly chuckled and told him, "You can't erase the years you discarded me like I didn't exist." Her rejection carried a different kind of weight, less fiery than Janelle's but perhaps even more devastating. For Kody, who once considered Meri his legal wife and the foundation of his family, her refusal was a reminder of how thoroughly his empire had crumbled. Robyn's despair. The only wife remaining by Kody's side is Robyn Brown, and insiders say she was crushed by Janelle and Meri's rejections. Robyn has long been painted as the favorite wife who allegedly contributed to the breakdown of Kody's other marriages. But in her mind, the dream was always about one big family. Now, with Janelle and Meri closing the door, Robyn has reportedly broken down in tears, calling the situation hopeless and unfixable. The timeline of Kody Brown's attempt to reunite his estranged wives is critical to understanding why it happened now. For years, Kody showed little interest in reconciling with Meri or Janelle. He was content living a monogamous-style marriage with Robyn, often claiming that the other wives had betrayed him or disrespected his authority. But then, tragedy struck. In early 2024, the Brown family suffered an unimaginable loss when Janelle and Kody's son, Garrison Brown, died at the age of 25. The news devastated fans and shook the family to its core. Garrison had long been a central figure in the rift between Kody and Janelle. On Sister Wives, viewers saw how Garrison openly clashed with his father over strict COVID rules and Kody's prioritization of Robyn and her children. The arguments grew so heated that Garrison eventually cut ties with Kody, refusing to speak to him for years. When Garrison passed, many fans wondered whether the tragedy would force Kody to reflect on his choices as a father. According to sources close to the Browns, Kody did experience a moment of clarity. He reportedly admitted to family members that he failed as a father to Garrison and that he wanted to heal the wounds before it was too late with his other children and wives. This newfound regret became the fuel for his controversial proposal to Janelle and Meri. Kody's so-called reunion plan wasn't framed as a romantic rekindling. Instead, it was cloaked in the language of spiritual duty and family unity. One insider claims Kody told Janelle and Meri during private conversations, "We've let the devil tear us apart. We need to come back together before it's too late. God doesn't want this family broken." To Kody, the logic was simple. If they could rebuild the plural marriage, they could heal the pain caused by years of division, and perhaps redeem his legacy as both husband and father. But to Janelle and Meri, the proposal sounded like a desperate attempt to rewrite history without acknowledging the years of neglect, favoritism, and cruelty that drove them away in the first place. Janelle's perspective: too little, too late. For Janelle, Garrison's death only made Kody's absence sting more. In the weeks leading up to the tragedy, fans noticed that Kody had been largely absent from his older children's lives. Instead, he seemed consumed with Robyn and her kids. After Garrison's passing, Janelle confided in friends that Kody's sudden desire for unity was an insult to her grief. "Where was that unity when Garrison was alive?" she allegedly asked. Her refusal to reunite wasn't just about her independence. It was about protecting her heart, her children, and her future from further disappointment. Meri's perspective: a lifetime of rejection. Meri's relationship with Kody had been dead for nearly a decade before the proposal. On camera, fans watched Kody bluntly declare that he had no interest in a marriage with Meri, calling it over, finished, done. So when Kody circled back after Garrison's death, Meri was unmoved. She felt that Kody's sudden spiritual awakening was less about love and more about guilt. Meri reportedly told a close friend, "He's not coming back because he loves me. He's coming back because he hates being alone." Her refusal was final, cementing her independence and her decision to live life on her own terms. If there was one person who wasn't surprised by Kody's failed proposal, it was Kody Brown. When Janelle and Meri turned down Kody's reunion proposal, they weren't just rejecting a man. They were rejecting decades of being sidelined, ignored, and devalued. For both women, this rejection has become a turning point, a bold declaration that their futures no longer revolve around Kody Brown. And fans couldn't be prouder. Janelle Brown, the independent matriarch. Janelle has always been known as the family's practical one. She handled the finances, built the schedules, and was often described as the glue holding the family together during their most chaotic years. But since leaving Kody, Janelle has fully embraced her independence. Healing after Garrison's loss. Despite her grief, Janelle has channeled her pain into reconnecting with her children. She spends more time with Savannah and has made healing a priority. Financial freedom. Without having to share resources in Kody's uneven system, Janelle has found greater financial stability. She has continued her health coaching business and often shares wellness content that inspires fans. A voice of strength. Janelle has become more outspoken in interviews, openly calling out Kody's favoritism and lack of accountability. Her refusal to rejoin the family is widely seen as her way of protecting herself and her kids. Fans see Janelle as the symbol of quiet strength, a woman who endured years of emotional neglect and came out stronger on the other side. Meri Brown,